bigger isn't always better, except when it comes to LEGO sets. Over the years, sets have slowly gotten bigger and more detailed as LEGO has realized kids aren't the only ones who like snapping little plastic bricks together. Today, we're going over a list of the largest LEGO sets ever made. Creations comprised of not hundreds, but thousands of LEGO bricks. Pieces of every shape and size. But which set is the biggest, most gargantuan LEGO construct? Stay tuned to find out. Our journey begins in the wizarding world of Harry Potter with the 2018 Hogwarts Castle set. The set is made up of 6,020 pieces and unfortunately must be hand assembled. Spells like Assembleosis and Bildicus Legois. They just don't work. I tried a lot. The LEGO Hogwarts Castle is a micro-scale playset, meaning that everything in it had to be scaled down from regular LEGO size in order to include everything in and around Hogwarts without making the set the size of your living room. Because of this, the set comes with 27 microfigures, tiny little figures smaller than LEGO standard minifigures. The set includes several locations from the Harry Potter films like Hagrid's Shack and the Whomping Willow and Dementors, Hagrid's giant spider Aragog, the Basilisk, and even a buildable Hungarian horntail dragon. If the tiny microfigures aren't your style, the set also comes with 4 regular-sized minifigures. The 4 figures represent the founders of the 4 Hogwarts houses: Godric Gryffindor, Rowena Ravenclaw, Salazar Slytherin, and Helga Hufflepuff. I don't know why I had to do this accent when I said their names. Even at micro scale, the Hogwarts Castle LEGO set is massive. Make no mistake, this set will take you a long time to put together, like marathoning all 8 Harry Potter movies long. LEGO plans to retire Harry Potter Hogwarts Castle sometime in 2024, so if you want one, you better start scrounging toy stores and eBay now before the price skyrockets. Next up is the LEGO Dragons Rising Ninjago City Market set from 2023. The City Market set is 6,163 pieces and consists of a 4-floor cityscape. This set has got everything but the kitchen sink. The LEGO City features offices, restaurants, apartments, places to shop, and even a flushable toilet. That's one toilet for an entire town, by the way. We do not want to see the line for that bathroom. LEGO knows a city without people is like a pizza without pickled and fried clams. Hold on, what? Excuse me, you're saying you do not order your pizza with pickled and fried? Okay, you know what? Maybe it's just us. Anyway, LEGO didn't want kids to have to play with a ghost town, so the set includes a mind-blowing 21 minifigures. The set of minifigs includes Blacksmith Kai, Urban Sora, Urban Aaron, Detective Zane, Hound Dog McBragg, Gale Gossip, Camille, Misdemeanor, Dareth, and several more. Once again, that's one toilet for all those people, by the way. What the set lacks in adequate bathroom facilities, it more than makes up for in creativity, though. The LEGO Ninjago City Markets features such fun locations like a karaoke club, a blacksmith, and even a rooftop food court. Helping to get all 21 minifigures back and forth between the sites is a boat, an elevator, and a cable car with 2 stations. The LEGO website suggests purchasing the Ninjago City Market set to give away as a birthday gift or for the holidays, but we won't tell anyone if you decide to treat yourself. You better hurry though. Much like the last set, the LEGO Ninjago City Market set is going to be retired later this year. And when that happens, the price is going to go through the roof. One brick to rule them all. LEGO The Lord of the Rings Rivendell is a 6,167-piece facsimile of the Elven Sanctuary from the Lord of the Rings films. This 2023 set features sites such as Elrond's Study and an Elven Forge. The set comes with 21 minifigures including all the members of the Fellowship: Frodo, Sam, Boromir, Gimli, Legolas, Aragorn, and of course Gandalf the Grey before he got his glow up. This set is meant to recreate the Council of Elrond scene from the first Lord of the Rings movie, The Fellowship of the Ring. You know, the scene with, "One does not simply walk into Mordor." The line that launched 1,000 memes. Thanks to the Boromir minifigure that comes with the Rivendell LEGO set, you can even recreate the meme using LEGO. Not that we suggest dropping $500 on a giant LEGO set just to play out an internet meme, but, you know, if you were gonna buy the set regardless, it wouldn't hurt to have a little fun, right? Am I right? This next entry is a bit of a head scratcher. LEGO Star Wars 2022 The Razor Crest set is based on the first ship piloted by Din Djarin on the popular Star Wars series The Mandalorian. The weird part isn't that LEGO chose the Razor Crest to turn into a high-end deluxe playset. It's a cool looking ship, okay? It's that the Razor Crest isn't that big, not compared to, say, a moon-sized Death Star. And yet the LEGO Death Star is a 4,016 piece build while the Razor Crest is 6,187 pieces. That's more than 2,000 LEGO bricks more than the planet-destroying Death Star. Of course, any ship can be broken down into thousands of pieces if you make it big enough, and buddy, the Razor Crest is big. At 28 inches, the Razor Crest is over 2 feet long, making it the biggest LEGO version of the Mandalorian ship yet. The Razor Crest comes with 5 LEGO minifigures, but you're only going to care about one. Whether you call him the child, Baby Yoda, or Grogu, the little green baby with the giant ears is one of the cutest minifigures LEGO has ever produced. If there's anything keeping more people from picking this set up other than the $600 price tag, it's that the Mandalorian stopped using the Razor Crest a long time ago. Actually, he didn't so much stop using it as it was blown into like a billion tiny pieces, but anyway, the point is, the Razor Crest is not Mando's current ride, which might make this LEGO set a less desirable goal for collectors than some of the other Star Wars sets. On the other hand, it does come with little cutie patootie Grogu. We're not out of the galaxy far, far away just yet. The next set on the list is the 2021 LEGO Star Wars AT-AT. If you want to see Star Wars fans argue with each other, ask a group of them how to pronounce the name of this vehicle. Some fans say AT-AT, while some say AT-AT. But whatever you call this Imperial Walker, I think we can agree that it is a beast. At 6,785 pieces, this Star Wars Ultimate Collector Series exclusive is a 2-foot-tall behemoth with enough interior space to hold 40 minifigures and 4 speeder bikes. If you want to fill all those seats, however, you're going to have to look elsewhere. This set comes with 9 LEGO minifigures, which isn't a bad amount, but far from enough to fill the AT-AT's cavernous belly. Especially since one of those minifigures is Luke Skywalker, who's not exactly an Imperial soldier's first choice or a traveling companion. Along with the 9 minifigures, the LEGO AT-AT comes with 2 speeder bikes in case one of the 5 snowtroopers included with the set wants to go joyriding. This is yet another set that is planned to be retired later this year, so if you have the room and the cash, we suggest snagging this bad boy now before its already steep $850 price tag raises any higher. Alright, the last Star Wars set on our list is also the most iconic, if I do say so myself. The LEGO Star Wars Millennium Falcon represents the most famous starship in sci-fi history. Step aside, Enterprise. This 7,500-piece Ultimate Collector Series set released in 2018 comes with everything you'd expect to see on the ship, from 2 different sensor dishes, a round one for the original trilogy, and a rectangle shape for the sequels, to upper and lower quad laser cannons. At 8 inches tall, 33 inches long, and 23 inches wide, the LEGO Millennium Falcon is easily the biggest Star Wars set LEGO has ever produced, beating out both the AT-AT and the Razor Crest in sheer size alone. Included with the LEGO Millennium Falcon are 8 minifigures representing 2 eras of the Star Wars franchise. Old school fans can use classic Han, Leia, C-3PO, and Chewie to recreate key scenes from the original Star Wars trilogy. Younger fans, meanwhile, can fly Rey, Finn, BB-8, and an older Han Solo around the galaxy for an adventure set during the Star Wars sequel era. Fans can even recreate the scene where Chewbacca threatened to rip off C-3PO's arm over a game of a holographic chess, thanks to the LEGO holographic chessboard included inside the Falcon. You could even make Chewie follow through on his threat this time. If you really want to go crazy, you can combine all the minifigures together for some kind of wacky time travel alternate universe shenanigans. They're your Legos, or rather, they're your Legos if you have $850 and don't mind waiting for the set to come back in stock. It's the Millennium Falcon after all, the ship that made the Kessel Run in less than 12 parsecs, so of course it's always sold out. There's always a secondary market, but man, those prices can be hundreds of dollars more than manufacturer price. If you decide to go that way, may the force be with you and your wallet. Are you not entertained? We can fix that. How about a 9,036-piece recreation of the Roman Colosseum, huh? The LEGO Colosseum was released in 2020 and is insanely detailed. Every arch and column present in the 3-story Colosseum is there, and accounted for in the LEGO version. The LEGO Colosseum comes with no minifigures whatsoever, so if you were hoping to reenact the movie Gladiator, you're kinda out of luck here. We've got a sneaking suspicion, though, that anyone patient enough to fully construct this 9,036-piece Titan probably isn't doing so just so they have a place to stage fights between their minifigs. The LEGO Colosseum, when fully built, stands almost a foot high, measuring 20.5 inches wide and 2 feet deep. At the time it was released, the Colosseum was the biggest LEGO set ever offered. It has since been eclipsed by the last 3 sets on the list, but that doesn't mean it's any less impressive. LEGO retired the Colosseum in late 2023, so if you're in the market for a buildable version of the greatest outdoor theater in history, it's not going to come cheap. Brick Economy currently estimates the set value at close to $900. For that price, you could probably buy a plane ticket to Rome and see the actual Colosseum. This LEGO set might not be king of the world, but it's pretty close. The LEGO Titanic from 2021 is a 9,090-piece 200th scale creator expert exclusive. It's a replica of the famous ocean liner that sank in 1912 after hitting an iceberg. The model can divide into 3 sections in order to showcase the set's interior, featuring recreations of the grand staircase, the boiler room, the smoking lounge, and more. Or at least that's what LEGO claims is the reason for the separate sections. We know that the real reason the ship comes apart is so collectors can recreate the ship breaking apart when it hits the iceberg. Otherwise, why buy a scale model of the Titanic if you're not going to pretend to sink it? And once you make your LEGO Titanic hit a LEGO iceberg, you can have a couple of minifigures fall overboard and pretend that they're Jack and Rose from the 1997 movie Titanic. This set is the perfect opportunity to finally prove, once and for all, that both of those bodies would have fit on that piece of wood. Okay, alright, sorry. Even at 200th the size of the actual Titanic, this LEGO set is ginormous. The ship measures 1.5 feet tall, just over half a foot wide, and 4.5 feet long. That is longer than your average toddler, but we don't let a toddler anywhere near a set this intricate. Please don't. Heck, we're adults, and we wouldn't even feel comfortable standing next to a LEGO set with that many pieces, especially when it costs almost $700. This next set is one of the coolest things to come out of France since the croissant. The Eiffel Tower is an impressive 10,001 piece LEGO set from 2022. The actual Eiffel Tower was constructed using 18,000 different pieces, which means the LEGO version isn't that far off. When fully constructed, the tower stands at about 5 feet high and close to 2 feet wide with a weight of over 25 pounds. At that size, this set is only for the most committed of LEGO builders willing to dedicate a big enough section of their living space to accommodate a model the size of a large dog. Move over, Fido. The LEGO Eiffel Tower is assembled in 4 distinct parts reminiscent of how the actual tower was constructed in 1887. But unlike the original tower, most people who attempt to put together this LEGO set won't have 300 other workers around to help them. Ultimately, the LEGO Eiffel Tower set is perfect for French expatriates longing for a reminder of home, or anyone who's ever wanted to go to Paris but for whatever reason has never been able to. Hey, you know what's bigger than the Eiffel Tower? How about the entire world? That's right. This last LEGO set on the list is Earth itself, or at least a 2D representation. The LEGO World Map from 2021 is the very definition of a LEGO set for display and not play. Mostly because once you assemble the 11,695 piece map, there's really nothing else you can do with it. While the world map isn't the most exciting LEGO set, it's highly customizable. The LEGO World Map allows builders to make and display one of 3 different maps with room to decorate the space around the continents in any way they choose. Do you find plain water boring? Make the ocean a Rubik's Cube pattern. Or maybe, put a giant sea monster in the corner of the map. We're gonna be honest. The LEGO The World Map is kind of a letdown compared to all the other sets on the list. It might be the biggest set LEGO has ever released, but it's certainly not the funnest. Or most fun. Okay, the lack of function and just kind of general blahness of this set is reflected by its current price. Ironically, the biggest set on this list is also the cheapest. Despite being retired in December of 2023, a new, complete in-box LEGO World Map is only worth about $300 to $450 on the secondary market. Even less if you don't care about it being in mint condition. Of course, if it were us, we'd buy a cheap globe and just use the rest of the money we didn't spend on the world map to buy lots of smaller LEGO sets with more playability, but that's just us. But that's it for our list of the largest LEGO sets ever made. Let us know what your favorite big boy was in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please leave us a like and make sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. See you in the next video, and as always, thanks for watching.